You got to ask yourself, when is it okay to lie? When is it okay to lie to your kids or to your spouse or to your team? Is it ever okay to tell a lie? And I think about that right now because we're going through a little difficult time right now and a possible situation that I did not want to lie to my kids about. I wanted to be real with them because it builds bonding, it builds trust, and it builds the ability to grow together. So we have to take one of our dogs in for emergency surgery. He has a mass on his appendix or spleen or something like that, and it's a risky surgery. Now, of course, I could have just told my kids, hey, we're taking Bubba in. He's going to be all right. Everything's going to be fine. He'll be home in a little while. No big deal. But that would have protected them right now. What happens when Bubba doesn't come home? What happens if the chance that this risky surgery doesn't go through? Then by lying to them and giving them comfort and letting them think that everything's going to be okay, and then when it's not, what do I look like then? Do I look like a good father? Do I look like a good leader because I falsely gave them hope? No, I want to be real with the kids. Now, I'm not coming at it with doom and gloom saying, oh, this is going to be, no, that's not how it works. But we sat down and we explained to them, hey, there is a chance that something could happen. There is a chance that it's Bubba's time to take off. But at the same time, he's a great dog. God is good. The Dr. Sherry is doing a wonderful thing. And this is going to be for the better of Buster. So by not lying, by not trying to protect their feelings right now, I'm enabling them to understand that we are bonded, we are tight, we have a relationship, we can grow together in truth, knowing that together as a family, we're going to get through this. The same thing is going to happen with your team. Is it okay to lie to them if they're not producing or if they're not living up to their capabilities? Is it okay to say, oh, everything's going to be all right, you're just going through a rut, you're going to figure this stuff out? No, that is not okay too, because the results are going to happen whether you tell yourself the truth or you lie. The results are going to be present if that team member is not continuously trying to get better and doesn't know any different, then they're always going to get the same results. And at the end of the day, you're going to have to tell the truth. You're going to have to say, you know what, we tried this, it's not working out, but we don't want to have those tough conversations right now because it's emotional. So we lie, we cover things up. So it's not okay to lie. It's not okay to give false hope. It's not okay to try to mask feelings in order to prevent an uncomfortable conversation. So lying, now there are certain times, obviously, if your spouse is saying, how do I look in this? And you're like, I'm making a light of it just because this is a difficult conversation for us, but lying is not okay. Being truthful at all times is okay. Being truthful at all times is what builds strong relationships. It builds bonds. It builds security. And it builds an understanding that I'm going to keep it real with you no matter what the outcome could possibly be. I'm going to keep it real with you because this is better for our family, for our team, and for our relationship. There is no sense in bullcrap, and there's no sense in covering things up, especially when the results are measurable. If I told Rayleigh and the kid and Riker that the Buster's going to be okay and he doesn't show up, man, that is going to be a very uncomfortable conversation. But by keeping it real, we're expecting Buster to come home healthy and happy. But at the same time, we have built that understanding that there are things that could happen. So I encourage everybody to be true to themselves, to be true to their family, to be true to your spouse, to be true to your team, and understand that telling the truth liberates you. You feel good. You feel confident. You feel the ability to solve any issues and problems in a legitimate fashion that is protecting but encouraging at the same time. So I challenge everybody to see what that feels like for you. Think about times in your life right now where you're probably lying. Maybe you're lying to yourself. Maybe you're lying to your spouse. Maybe you're lying to your kids. What can you do to be a stronger leader, to be a stronger person, and to be more influential? By being truthful, tactfully, obviously. We have to make sure we're being tactful when we're having these conversations because they're emotional, they're tough, they're hard to do. Coming at them with tact and from a place of empathy is one of those situations that are going to help out tremendously. So I challenge everybody to try that out. Be true to yourself, be true to your team, be true to your family, and be true to the results that will come because of it. Hope y'all have a great day. Thank you.